So hey everyone, I'm still going through my breakout phase. As you can see, these two and probably a few over here and here, just a few new developments that have come out. I'm just doing everything that I can just to get my face back to where it was right before the summer ended. Right now my diet is basically water, fruits, steamed vegetables, quinoa, nuts, and healthy fats such as avocado, coconut oil, and so forth. For cleansing my face, I'm actually cleansing with this Estee Lauder cleanser, and I'm using the witch hazel toner to remove my makeup and to tone my face after I cleanse. So now I'm jumping into cleaning my makeup brushes and sponges. It's not something I usually do. I've only in my entire life probably washed my makeup brushes and sponges like probably like 3 times or 4 times. So it's something that I definitely want to get into now, like doing it like every week, because I'm doing everything in my power just to get my skin back to where it was. I told you in a previous video that my body's probably just purging itself because of the apple cider drink that I was drinking, and then because of my diet. You know, my body's just getting rid of all these bad stuff, and all these gunk is just coming through or coming out through my face. So let's get right into the video. So this is my makeup stuff. Basically I have like this. I wanted to do like reviews and stuff on a lot of the old stuff that you see in here. These sponges, I made this card of them. Well, this is the Real Techniques one. I'm going to wash this, but this one I may throw it away. I may not do a review on it. I would put like different stuff in here. There's stuff in here that just needs to be thrown out, but before I throw them out, I just want to do a review. But I'll just grab my makeup sponges and brushes that I use currently, and we'll just get right into washing our brushes. These are the brushes that I work with every time I do my makeup. This one is falling apart. I usually tape it with tape, but this is just like makeup brushes and sponges on a budget. So I'm going to run some warm water. I try not to make the water scalding hot, because that's what I did with this one the first time I washed it, and it started cracking here, which is like so sad. So warm water is good enough, and if you notice, I could just rest my hand here and it's not burning me, you know, so it's not scorching hot. You will want to use something to cleanse these brushes that is not too harsh. You could throw like a couple of drops of bleach in there just to get rid of the just to kill, you know, the bacteria. I may do that, but I'll go in first with some shower gel. You know, it's gentle for our bodies, and it must be for just washing out our makeup brushes and sponges. So I throw enough, and then I start squeezing everything. If you notice, the color of the water is changing. I can put a little bit more, and I'm just going to do this until the water is just, it may not get very clear no matter how many times I do it, unless I like do it like a million times, but it's, I guess it's better than nothing. So the water is changing immediately, so the body wash is just getting all that makeup off. I may not go ahead and put the bleach in there, because I just think that this is sufficient. Now this is the third wash, the third time I actually went ahead and did the same thing that I did the first time. And if you notice, the sponge, it's back to its original color. Well, almost. You can see the Real Techniques logo a bit more there. This is just like a generic beauty blender that looks like real techniques, but it's not real techniques. And if you notice, the water is still brown, not as brown, but it's sodden now, so that means that it's really getting in there and getting all the makeup out even more. And I'm not sure how many times I'm going to do this, but I'm going to go several more times because I want to get the water as clear as possible. Now I rinsed these. In total I washed them with soap each time, with not with soap, with the shower gel 6 times. I rinsed them about 8 times literally. I lost count. I do notice that the Real Techniques sponge is easier to rinse, but it got a lot of wear and tear. So if you're gonna do this to your Real Technique sponge or any other sponge, you may want to be careful with it. Like, take your time and do it. I've done it before with another brand sponge. I don't remember the brand, but it tore just like Real Techniques. The generic brand sponge though, which doesn't even have a name, that I purchased on eBay, it is holding up to the squeezing, and it doesn't have one wear or tear, so you just may want to hold that in mind. But it holds sud more than the Real Techniques sponge. So the water is basically clear now. Just a little bit of sod is coming off. I don't want to waste water by rinsing and rinsing and rinsing. I'm guessing this sod is just the air pockets coming out of the sponge when you squeeze it. So I'll just go ahead and just squeeze the water lightly out of all the items and move into the towel drying phase now. I'm not towel drying them to dry them, because towel drying them can never dry these properly and get all the bacteria out. As a reason, well, they don't have bacteria now, but let me tell you, if you leave them like somewhere enclosed and not allow them to dry properly, that's when you'll get bacteria. That's another reason why I don't like wetting my sponges when I'm doing my makeup, because of bacteria. So until I can find a place where I could put my sponges without getting a whole lot of dust and debris on it, I won't be wetting my sponges when I'm applying my makeup. I'm gonna rest mine on my heater. If you don't have a heater, you may want to put it in a bowl in the sun and ensure you put something heavy so that the wind doesn't blow it away. That happened to me a lot in Jamaica. Like, you would put it on the ledge or something outside and they're light, so the wind would just like blow them away. So put them in something long enough, tall enough, that can get, you know, a breeze, but at the same time won't get blown away because of breeze. So there you go. If this is the first time you are on my YouTube channel, I'm on a get your face back to where it was basically journey. You know, I'm just going through a phase. If you want to find out about my breakout and things that I've concluded to what caused the breakout and what I'm doing about it, or what I started doing about it, I'll link that video down below. You can check that video out. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.